The festival started as a reaction really to not much going on, I think, musically maybe. The possibility that more could happen in the town. I think social media had just arrived in MySpace, bands were promoting themselves. I think Warrington wasn't really doing that well in terms of its the way that it was being regarded. I think obviously being close to two cities with very vibrant music scenes, that was having a bit of an impact, so we just kind of said, well, why don't we do something about it? So everybody just get involved and let's see if we can make an event. It's like a focal point for the town and for the musicians in the town to come together. Having great people who are willing to support the event, having a great flow of musicians who are keen to be involved. I just think, yeah, it seems to be quite early on we seem to get a good reputation because I think our heart's in the right place. Predominantly it's been through the generosity of Golden Square. This year the bid have come on board, which has been absolutely fantastic. People want to support good things in the town, and it's provide an opportunity for young people to perform and to succeed. Everyone's talking about it. The tickets went in 4 hours, which is brilliant. In previous years we've had people queuing around the block for them. I think they were selling them for like £100 and something on eBay, which is don't do that. And but it just shows the demand really, and what that does is it lifts the whole thing up. And it's also a great opportunity for, say, like a local or emerging new band to play alongside artists like that as well. I think sometimes I'll be in a conversation with a taxi driver, he'll tell me how it's a fantastic day for him. When Nando sell out chicken and things like that, you know you're onto a bit of a winner. It ebbs and flows. I think there's been times when you could say, oh, that was a good point. I think maybe looking back, you do often say, oh, it was better then. I know that still a lot of people putting a lot of energy into it. I think there's a new live bar that's just opened quite recently. I think generally it kind of probably mirrors the music industry. But I think the ties and the links with radio is really good. Obviously, the bands seem to be really proactive in terms of getting their music out around the world, not really limited, so not letting the fact that there's not enough venues locally to slow them down. Some of the bands in previous years, we've got a good tie-in this year with Dave Monks from BBC introducing Merseyside, and yeah, I've discovered bands from Warrington who are being played on the BBC. They're not performing at gigs in town, so we're not just like finding them that way anymore, we're finding them in all sorts of different ways. When you can kind of plot people's career paths, so someone who's performing on these gardens just outside in 2007, and then seeing their journey, which you can only do over a large period of time, I think that's really rewarding, and seeing that they're touring the world, that music's taking them from here to America or whatever. Not that we're taking any responsibility or saying that's down to us, but we give them maybe a professional platform to stand on and to promote themselves. That's what this is about. It's about inspiration really, and getting people to look and say, oh, I can do that, or next year I'm going to be on there, and they can get in touch. We go out and get the money so we can provide a really professional stage, and the idea being it's a professional platform. You get treated not like a local artist, you get treated like someone who is established, and you get to share the stage with artists who are established. Seeing pictures of bands like Sly Diggs performing on Queen's Gardens in 2007, we put them on with the Happy Mondays again in 2013. I think they signed a management contract after what the manager saw them that night, and then gone on to play stadiums all over the world with The Who and perform at Royal Albert Hall. A young girl called Harley from Great Sankey, who we had on a few years back, who signed a management and recording contract in New York. Very kindly invited me along to watch the kind of EP launch in New York, which was fantastic. And there's bands now, the Wenatchee Tribe, who are headlining the Sunday event this year, Sunday the 5th. Catch them while you can really, because they're doing great things. I think it's people, really, to me, and from my experience, yeah, the ambition of the young people that you see, I think it's just about having the frameworks in place to support them to move things forward. And I think I've seen a change. I think that since we started, even just that little thing that what we do, it's getting easier. There's more people behind. I think more and more people now want to improve things and make things better.